just like this episode. I'm keeping it short, keeping it sweet, and no excuses.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they are taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
Hey, pilot, it's Nick. And today is a great day because you found Ready for Pushback. And here we are together with a solo episode. And this episode comes out of a recent experience that I have had talking to a client. And there was a conversation about how to deal with a failure. They actually got let go from a job, and they were trying to sort out how to talk about that and how to discuss it in a professional setting in an interview. And I asked some probing questions about, hey, why did you get fired? What happened? This, that, and the other. And not many people, actually, you would be surprised how many people are terminated from a job for training problems and for the inability to pass a training curriculum. And it's tough. It's really tough. First off, I tell them it's not the end of the road and it's going to be okay and they'll sort it out and we will find a great job where they can flourish and they'll pass training because all those things. And it's mostly a psychological battle. And oftentimes I'll ask them what happened and I will get 15 minutes of a conversation. And it'll give me some details, but it gives me way more details than I need. And a lot of it starts sounding like making excuses. Excuse after excuse after excuse. And I want you to think about the questions that you have on your resume, on your application, the questions that you will have from the recruiter that is interviewing you on the hard thing that is on your application. Maybe it's a failure. Maybe there's a gap in your work history. Maybe it's a termination. Who knows what it could possibly be? But you need to practice communicating effectively, communicating clearly, being concise. And I was thinking of this and I told the person, like, you got to keep it short. You got to keep it sweet and you can have no excuses. Keep it short, keep it sweet, no excuses. Why were you terminated? I was at this company. I flew my check ride. I couldn't fly the single engine approach. Turns out once I got to the bottom of the approach and it was time for landing, I'd always pull the nose up high in the simulator and have to go around. I did that 3 times in a row. They stopped the sim. I was unable to complete it. I tried again to retrain a few days later. I did okay at it. And then the following day, I failed the check ride again. They terminated me. And that is why I am here. But what I've learned from that is that I have a lot of personal growth. I have a lot of things that I can do to make myself better. Things I can do to make myself better is put the past in the past, stay focused on the task at hand, and to be a professional. And if I can do that, I can be successful in training. And so I've taken a lot of time to sit back and reflect on this event in my life. And more than a failure, it's a great opportunity for me to succeed in the future. If you can say something like that, you will be way more convincing than 15 minutes about why you struggled or this, that, or the other. People oftentimes start rambling on with something like that. And I will say that you need to keep it short, you need to keep it sweet, and you need to have no excuses. Just like this episode. I'm keeping it short, keeping it sweet, and no excuses for whatever we need to have excuses for. Be focused, make it happen. Understand your failures, but understand where your growth is too. You can do it. Just keep moving forward. Keep your inertia with you. Hey, before I let you go, I need to mention one thing because a lot of people are asking me, can you do anything? Can you help me with this? And the answer is yes. At Spitfire Elite, we will make more millionaires this year than Major League Baseball will make in the next 5 years. Our company actually does this. It's called Spitfire Elite Interview Consulting. And you can find us over at SpitfireElite.com. Our clients, they call us the easy button for interview prep because everything you need to crush your interview is there in one spot. Whether it's application review or interview prep, all of it is covered. We've helped thousands of clients who are now flying at their dream jobs because our coaches gave them the one-on-one feedback that they needed to succeed on the biggest day of their life. The best part of Spitfire is our community. All Spitfire clients will get access to our private chats where they can work with each other and they can work with our coaches and get the latest information on all the airlines. If you'd like to make sure that you are 100% ready to go on your big day, there is only one choice. Everything you need is in one place, and I think it's pretty affordable.
Again.
You'll have to take a look for yourself. Just go over to SpitfireElite.com
August
and check us
22nd,
out. Use the coupon code podcast and it'll save you 10%. And by the way,
I was going to say a special word there, but I can't even get it out of my face.
Episode.
Hope everyone's doing well.
The statements
This is
made on
live.
this
It
show
is,
are my own
Tuesday,
opinions and
August
do not
22nd,
reflect, nor
9:02
are they under any
PM
direction from my
Eastern
employer.
Standard Time.